Hello YouTube gardeners. I hope you're all staying safe out there. We have been ordered to stay in our homes in most cases, so we thought we would share with you the 10 foods we grow that are low maintenance, nutritious, and could help us in a survival or food shortage situation. These are foods that we are continuously growing for, number one, healthy organic food to eat, because our local grocery stores had limited organic selections early on, so we decided to start growing our own food. Number two, to make sure that we are getting all the health benefits, the vitamins and minerals available from the food that we eat, because harvesting our food right before eating it ensures consuming maximum vitamins and minerals that the plants have to offer. And number three, in case of a food shortage or survival situation, we would have options and have food to share with our family and friends. And number four, as I mentioned a few videos ago, we're probably all dealing with some difficulties in our lives, and gardening is a great way to have your mind focus on beautiful things, like this beautiful creation. I believe many of the nurseries are still open, so go grab some food to grow and share with us in the comments. We'd love to hear what you've added to your edible landscape. So if you're interested in learning how to grow your own food, hit the subscribe button. We share many short videos on how to grow all kinds of different foods in Southern California, along with the nutritional and health benefits of the foods we're growing. And most of these foods can be grown in containers if you have limited growing space. Also, bottled water has been in short supply, and a way that we make sure that we always have a clean supply of drinking water is by installing some of these water filters that we got off of Amazon. So we are focused on growing foods that keep giving year after year, and foods that are very low maintenance to grow and have a high nutritional value. Like fruit trees. We are growing cherry trees, many different types of citrus trees, apricots, nectarines, apples, plums, avocados, and most trees just produce a yearly harvest, so we dehydrate that fruit and also freeze it, and we're also going to start canning. A great source of vitamin C is obviously from citrus trees, and they offer a harvest a few times a year. And if you have limited growing space, there are dwarf varieties that grow great in a large container. This beautiful tree is a mango. It's a second-year mango tree, and we're going to be getting some delicious fruit off of it this year. Another extremely easy, low maintenance food to grow is potatoes. And our potato beds are full right now, but the great thing about potatoes is they're so easy to grow and they grow really well in containers. Here I have a couple of containers and I'm going to get some potatoes planted. And really all you need is some organic potatoes that have the roots growing. Cut off a little section. Get the section planted with the roots facing up, about 3 inches under the soil. Make sure they have a regular water supply and some sun, and you'll be growing your own potatoes, which are extremely hard to get right now. They're one of those staple foods that everybody loves, and I think I love them more than most. Growing any type of superfood is always a good idea. We are growing Moringa, the tree of life. It can be grown as bushes or trees. Just keep away from extreme cold temperatures like frost. It may not look like much right now, but in a few weeks, the nutrient-dense leaves are going to come out, and it's like having a multivitamin available to eat anytime we want. We are also growing goji berries. Medical News Today noted that it improves depression, anxiety, and sleep. It's also been known to prevent liver damage. So we will be dehydrating a lot of goji berries. Nut trees are also great to add to your edible landscape. They're a great protein source, and you get them planted once and they're basically maintenance free. And at the end of this video, I'll attach some great online sources that go over the nutritional value of the many foods that you can grow to help you determine which is best for you and your family. Berries are another great food to grow that is very low maintenance. You plant them once and it's going to give you fruit year after year. They're extremely nutritious, they're a good source of fiber, and all along this row we have added lots of berries. We have red raspberries, blackberries, and we even have some kiwis along this area. We also have another area that is all blueberries. These areas are going to give us a continuous food source for many years to come. Asparagus are extremely low maintenance food to grow, and once the root system establishes, you'll have spears for decades. We are growing green asparagus, and we're also adding these purple passion asparagus roots from territorial seeds. The purple asparagus is said to be more tender and less fibrous than the green spears. And since these are roots, the plants will get established quicker, which means a quicker harvest time of delicious spears. Check out our previous video on how to plant asparagus, and they also have seeds available. And for your seed starting supplies, check out the Rustic Garden. We recently got these perfect seed starting cells from them, and they have some great seeds available also. Also, I forgot to mention that asparagus can be grown in large containers. So greens are a main food that we're continuously growing, like this Malabar spinach. They're nutritious, they don't mind the heat, so they're a great option for Southern California. We also constantly succession plant lettuce, so we always either have cut and grow or heads of lettuce. We're always succession planting mustards and kale, and of course tree collards. This will give you a continuous supply of leafy greens. These tree collards that are growing right outside the greenhouse are going to reach about 5 foot tall, maybe even higher. So they're definitely a great food to add to your edible landscape. Beans are a great source of fiber and protein. And normally we grow green beans along this fence line. They grow up the bamboo poles. But this season we're adjusting to growing pinto beans. Since we can't get any, and refried beans are my absolute favorite. So we will get some pinto beans planted in this area. They're extremely easy to grow. Subscribe for a future video on how to grow your own pinto beans. We're growing lots of onions and garlic, of course for seasoning food, but also for the health benefits and the long storage capabilities. And if you have a limited growing space, just like a lot of the other foods, garlic and onions could be grown in containers as well. And last but certainly not least is herbs. Herbs are extremely easy to grow. We have them growing all over the place. This is cilantro. It's went into seed. Looks absolutely beautiful. It can flavor up the most bland foods. It's always great to have lots of herbs on hand, and we are always succession planting our cilantro. Here's another group, bushy cilantro that won't bolt for quite some time. And then we already started another area over here of cilantro that'll be producing in about a month. We have creeping thyme growing all over the property as a ground cover. We also have lemon thyme, extremely easy to grow. Here is some purple basil, very flavorful and super beautiful. There's some more cilantro starting. And cumin. We're adding cumin to our edible landscape. Love the cumin flavor. And our absolute favorite is Thai basil. Thai basil could add so much delicious flavor to just a plain rice dish. These peppers and chilies are loving it in the greenhouse. Pepper, chili, and tomato season is almost here. We love growing lots of big peppers, chilies, and tomatoes. Oh, and our purple artichoke is popping up. Alright, so there are many great resources online to learn about the foods that we eat, all of the nutritional value that we can benefit from these plants that we grow. And here are a couple of good resources that have great information and may help you in determining which vegetables you want to focus on growing. This one is from the USDA. It breaks down the nutritional facts of vegetables. They also have a fruit chart, and you can see here it gives the daily value of the different vitamins and minerals that each plant has to offer. This is an excellent chart from Taste for Life. It goes into a lot of detail. It lists the vitamins and minerals, for example, the beta-carotene, and then it talks about what beta-carotene does. It aids in cancer prevention, and then what foods you can find it in. Green, yellow, orange fruits and vegetables. So great source. It's at Taste for Life. And this chart is a great resource if you're going to grow nuts. Shows the protein percentage you can get from these foods. We're growing almonds. So you can see here the protein value is 6% and 3.5 fiber. We're also going to be growing peanuts. I would love to grow walnuts, but I'm highly allergic to walnut trees, so we'll be skipping that. And this chart was on Pinterest. I couldn't find a website for it, so you could just Google nut and seed nutritional chart. All right, that's it for now. For more short videos on how to grow food in Southern California, hit the subscribe button. You guys stay safe out there. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend and enjoy your garden.